Hi Scorpio, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. Now, as soon as I picked up the oracles, I just heard go deeper. And I think that's the new moon in Scorpio card in the Moonology deck that I was pre-shuffling. It didn't jump out, but I saw the card in my head. And it was interesting because I just did Pisces and that card actually came out for them. So we'll see if it comes out for you today. But it can talk about needing to go a little deeper, Scorpio, and it's your card. So it can be maybe in a relationship. So if you've recently started another or a new relationship, or it's about taking a relationship to the next level, like going deeper, right? Whether that's through intimacy, whether that's just through the emotional bond that you're developing. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it is saying that it's time to go beneath the surface, go deeper. All right, let's get on with it. Now, if you don't know Scorpio, my name is Karen and I post these readings every 2 weeks. Oh, well, Pisces had this card come out today, but you've got it at the bottom of the deck. There might have been a situation, whether you were the person to make the decision to walk away or something wasn't for you. It's saying that something is a blessing in disguise for the greater good, but it can also be where you might have faced rejection. Okay, you can see the illustration. Someone's giving flowers and the person's dropping it like they don't want it. So now, number 11 is justice energy. And I said the same thing to Pisces. It's just about knowing that, you know, if something didn't work out how you hoped, or there was rejection here, that something is a blessing in disguise. There's something better. All right, let's see, Scorpio. So new moon and Scorpio go deeper was really in my mind during the pre-shuffle. What do we have? Oh, we have let's celebrate, and it's connected to the past. Some of you are going to revisit the past. Now, we have got Mercury retrograde, so I'm not really surprised. Now, this could be seeing a friend you haven't seen for donkey's years, right? Like this could be a childhood friend. It could be a family member. Now, the celebration, this person could be a Pisces, by the way, because I was sort of feeling that connection. It's Pisces season. Perhaps there's a birthday for a Pisces that you know. It could be someone that you have history with the past. But it feels like the past coming out with the let's celebrate. There's a connection here for a lot of you. And it feels celebratory, right? It doesn't feel bad. But this can talk about a past person showing up here, but there's celebration attached to it. Bottom of the deck, we've got time to move. It could be a family member or a friend from past who might be helping you move. Maybe that's the celebration, or they might have recently moved close to you. All right, but I can see at the bottom of the deck, time to move. All right, Scorpio. Wow, in fact, it is the most positive card you can pull in this deck. It's the equivalent of pulling the sun in tarot. And if you read the wording and you have this deck, butterfly spirit, it'll tell you this is really fortunate. This is saying the world is your oyster. You can expect to be feeling pretty good, Scorpio. Spring in her step. Can you see that on the card? Like literally she's jumping for joy, exhilaration. 22 is a beautiful number as well. So there could be something around friendship, partnership, connection. But it feels exciting. Good energies thus far. Let's keep going. Oh, I knew it. This is the card. So it is new moon in Scorpio. It is at the bottom of the deck, but I did see it in my intuition. So when I was pre-shuffling. So a lot of you really need to pay attention to this. So I don't know what this new beginning is for you, Scorpio, but they're telling you that you're needing to go deeper. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Definitely there's something that needs to go to the next level. Okay, you're going to know if this is relationship based or something else here. But needing to go beneath the surface is what I'm hearing. And I said the same thing to Pisces. All right, Scorpio. 2 more shuffles, please. Now, Scorpio, if you're enjoying the reading today, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. That's what really does show the algorithm you like the content, and it will keep support growing the channel. Bottom of the deck, we've got first quarter moon in Leo. Okay, so they're telling you this is a time to be humble. Now, this often shows up when something's going to really be going your way, right? You're going to be like feeling pretty good about yourself. You've got the shine card. So I don't know what is happening here, particularly with the let's celebrate, but it's like There's some good stuff coming your way, and the universe is saying be gracious and be humble. All right, let's see, Scorpio. We have new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. So there could be a new beginning with a Libra. It could be a relationship here. Now, I was feeling the 22 number, partnerships and relationships. Okay, so some of you could be starting a new relationship, friendship, or partnership. And yeah, okay, interesting. Let's keep going. Scorpio. Also, don't forget to check your sun, moon, and risings. It's really important because you might find one of the aspects in that particular week resonates more. Now we've got new moon in Taurus, know your worth. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, you could be dealing with a Libra. For example, like new moon in Taurus can also be purchases, luxury purchases, right? Taurine energy, it's connected to the material world. So you could be saying to yourself, you know what, I deserve this. If it's not a new beginning with the Taurus, or it's not a new job, I really feel for some of you, you're doing something really nice for yourself. And you do, it's like you feel good about it because you think, I'm worth it. All right, let's see, Scorpio. And now we have speak your world into being, first quarter moon in Gemini. Okay, so keep that, you know, remember your thoughts and your words are the magical spells you put out into the universe. There's something about you really being cognizant, if I can speak, Mercury retrograde, of that. So really be very, very clear with your communication. Speak out what you want. Very important in terms of manifestation, to be really clear about your intentions and what it is you're trying to manifest. Alrighty then, let's work with the last oracle and we'll go on to tarot. Ooh. I've got a burst of magic in perfect harmony. I mean, look, for some of you, you might start to see in the coming weeks, the start of spring. A lot of you that watch me are in the northern hemisphere. So, you know, the snow's going to start melting. If you're in a place where there's snow, you might see that first bloom in the coming weeks or months. But it just feels like something is happening and it feels pretty magical. In perfect harmony, a burst of magic. Pretty cool here today for you, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio. One more. Bottom of the deck, we've got it is what it is. Now, I'm going to tell you that card that said greater good. There is a situation which I feel the universe is saying if something didn't work out or go in your favor or happen as you expected, they really want you to adopt that mindset of, well, what's meant for me won't go past me, right? It is what it is. There's an acceptance and surrender attached to this card. All right, Scorpio. The card that came out is broken open. Okay, so this could be like a heart chakra awakening. Broken open, like there's something about your emotions, your feelings. Could be healing from heartbreak here. Let's see, Scorpio. And then we have the time machine. Interesting, because Pisces had that as well. They had it with Divine Matrix. And, you know, this is an eclipse week. Full moon eclipse in Virgo. And eclipses, second one of the year, are powerful times of massive change in our life. People and situations can literally be here one minute, gone the next. And that is when we have to have faith that what is meant for us won't go past us. And you might be making big decisions about the past as well with that showing up. Some of you might be traveling back to the past, okay? Because, sorry, but it's coming up, Mercury retrograde as well. So that could be revisiting the past. You could be seeing someone that you haven't seen for donkey's years, right? There could be that nostalgia with the time machine. But some of you could be quantum jumping into a new life, a new beginning. Because you've got two new beginning cards. All right, Scorpio. And then we have ears wide open. Scorpios are like this. I can say that because I'm a Scorpio rising and my daughter's a Scorpio. We don't miss much. And it's funny, I had breakfast with Zara this morning, my Scorpio daughter, and we were joking. She's like, you know, I'm such an intuitive person, Mom. She said, is that weird? She said, I can really tell if people are being honest. Like, I just feel that my intuition's really sharp. And, you know, that's what I feel. You've got your ears to the ground. I don't know if you're hearing some gossip or some news, like, or you're listening for something. I mean, look at the ears. Ears wide open, your ears to the ground. Interesting. Let's get on with tarot. We have the Nine of Cups. Scorpio's a happy chappy. Yeah, like, I don't know if you're happy that something ended. You were at peace with it. Ten of Swords can be the end of a relationship, the end of a painful cycle, a painful event. It's like an ending that was painful. But I've got a Scorpio who's pretty content, at peace. A lot of you could be single at the moment. I'm connecting with nines are often solitary energy. But there's a contentment and a self-love and being at peace. Yeah, I really feel that if something ended, you're at peace with it. Okay, Scorpio. Maybe you've made peace with the past. One more. Okay, it's stuck to my hand. Oh, interesting. Pisces had that. 10 of Wands. Definitely the end of a pretty difficult chapter. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Now we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, quick success. Things moving quickly in a positive direction. Now, the Eight of Wands is my time machine card. It can be connected to quantum jumping. And if you don't know what that is, feel free to look it up. Okay, you're pulling an eclipse card. This has an eclipse on it. Eight of Cups. I'm not really surprised. I feel like you've gone to that ninth cup, or you're moving towards what you believe is your happy place. Like, you might have walked away from a person, place, or situation here. Okay, let's see. Let's get the next three. Scorpio. One more. Okay, we have three cards stuck together. Isn't that interesting? We've got Taurus's major arcana with the Hierophant, big energy, judgment in the heart of your reading, and Four of Swords. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a life change here, or you're really waking up from a slumber. It's very bizarre. I don't normally say that. Four of Swords can be a period of quiet contemplation. It can be a hibernation energy. Some of you might be waking up, all right? Because Judgment is that rising. See how they're rising out the coffin? I'm not saying that there could be that feeling of second chance at life or a second chance in a situation. No, you have got the past. Judgment can be the card of second chances. It's up to you here what you do, but there could be the opportunity to revive something. But I feel like you're waking up from maybe that hibernation energy, and you're saying it's time, like you're rising up. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck though. Can be deception, lies, betrayal. Could be a person that maybe hurt you in the past, asking for forgiveness here. All right, let's keep going. Scorpio. Some of you could have a strong Taurus placement with the Hierophant energy. For example, as I said, I'm a Taurus Sun, Scorpio rising. That's why I'm saying it's so important to watch all three aspects. And even the Pisces reading, I'm a Pisces moon resonated. So it can be really helpful. Ace of Wands, world, breakthrough. Oh, you've got a new beginning, Scorpio. Yeah, it is Scorpio. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. And as I'm doing that, it's really hot in Sydney. It's like, I think my daughter's turned the air conditioning off. Thank you, Zara. And yeah, you've got a passionate, exciting new beginning. So let me cover the nudity on the card here. But at the bottom of the deck, you've got the World. Now, what's interesting here is the Judgment comes before the World. So I feel like you're ready to close the door potentially on the past, all right? I feel that's what most of you are doing. You're making some big changes. You're moving forward in a new direction, feeling excited about a new beginning or a new chapter. All right, let's get two more, please. Scorpio. Strength card, major arcana for Leo. Let's get one more, please. Some of you are regaining your strength. Some of you might have been unwell for a period as well. There could have been bed rest or a period of, being unwell, and you're returning to strength. really feel I'm connecting to solar plexus energy here as well, and sacral, like your sense of passion, pleasure, purpose, and confidence is rising. And then we've got the Hangman. Yeah, there has been a period of surrender. If I even look at this column, okay, on the end, we've got the Eight of Cups, Eclipse energy, Four of Swords, Hangman. Now, this is a card of rest and contemplation and meditation, and the Hangman is also a person seeking enlightenment, looking at a situation in their life or a relationship or a person, something in their life. They're looking at it from an enlightened point of view, from a different perspective. That's what I'm picking up here. And now you're ready to answer the call. You're ready for a big change. Now, this can be connected to the Ace of Wands. So you might have recently met someone who lit the spark within you. You might have come up with a brilliant new business idea. This could be a return to health and vitality for some of you as well, because the Ten of Wands can be burnout, by the way. It can be maybe you've finished something at work, a big project, or you've just had a rough cycle and you're tired and depleted. This is about endings and new beginnings here, Scorpio. And you returning to your strength. Okay, but this is also about having the confidence with this Ace of Wands. So nice reading here. Also quite spiritual cards for you today, Scorpio. You've got the Hangman and the Hierophant. So this is the Pope of Tarot, and this is the Enlightened one. So I don't know if you've been really connecting to your spirituality. I mean, Judgment, you know, this can be that rising from the ashes energy as well. So there could be a spiritual awakening. There's a lot of spiritual growth and ascension, learning the lessons from the past. Like there is this higher power energy coming through your reading. Some of you, I definitely think, have had health challenges as well, and now you're returning to feeling good again, ready to, I'm hearing, take on the world again as well. You know, with this broken open, there could have been a situation, because the Four of Swords comes after heartbreak. So I feel like maybe there is a healing from heartbreak. But yeah, either way, it's a really good reading. You've got a new beginning. It's about having the confidence, willpower, and strength to pursue it. It's about answering the call. Now, I'm not seeing Chariot today because we have got time to move, so I'm not necessarily leaning into the fact that some of you could be moving, but Eight of Wands can indicate travel, so that may be relevant for some of you. But it feels exciting. Right? It feels like something is going to stir the passion or your zest for life again. So that is where I'm going to leave it. God bless. Bye, guys.